4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome. This is Solo P1. Welcome to Keep It Sports. I'm going to bring in my coach, who's my partner in crime. Before I bring him in, remember to smash them like buttons. If you're watching it on the replay, remember to smack up the like buttons. That's all you want on here. Get the likes up so we can move this channel on. So, before we start talking about the Champions League, I'm going to bring in my coach, who's my partner in crime. He's co-owner of Keep It Sports, this channel. His name is TOTO.
Yeah, big up, man.
Big up, Toto Hammer. Before we start getting to this video, there's some news just coming that Chiesa will not be playing tomorrow in the Champions League, or Jota either. There was a scan on Jota's foot. He came back positive. There's no injury, so they're going to rest him for tonight. Chiesa had some slight thing. I don't know what was. Nothing big. He'll probably play on Saturday when we play on Saturday, but he's not going to be playing in the Champions League. But that's understandable. The guy hasn't played. He hasn't played no preseason with Juventus, no preseason with Liverpool. And when you just rush someone back kind of quick, especially in the Premier League, little things like these tend to happen. But there's no major injuries. They're just saying they're just resting it for precaution, which is good news for Liverpool. What do you think about that, Toto? Before we start talking about
I just want our players fit, and of course Jota, we don't want to risk. Of course, his foot came up positive, but I think it's a good decision by Slot and the management team. Include him in the travel, because you don't really want risk of injuries. Even though it came out positive, there must be a reason why he scanned his foot in the first place. You know what I mean? So it might as well rest him, because Jota is prone to injuries. We saw that he could be on a good form and he can be hit with an injury and it's go down for him. We don't want it to escalate. So Solo's gone. I'll cover for a bit, but yeah, Jota, he's back, but it's really good that we're not risking him for an injury. And of course, Chiesa, I would like to see him get more game time, in my opinion. I know we've had no preseason, it's understandable. I like to see him get more game time, but of course, he needs the rest as well and match sharpness to go through. But I would like to see Chiesa get more games. I wanted to see him in the Champions League. It's a shame that he's not even in the subs. But we can't risk them in this, can we?
No, I'll actually read this is from the press conference from Arne Slot today. He says, it basically says this is on the Liverpool website. The Liverpool forward did not train with Arne Slot's squad on Tuesday afternoon, and the head coach confirmed in pre-match press conference that Chiesa is not available for the second game of the league phase. As a result, Federico trained with us yesterday, and he came in today with some problems. So basically, he trained a bit yesterday. Today, he came with some problems. They're not really going into what kind of problems he had, but he said he's not really expecting him to be training with playing with the team tomorrow. but most likely he might play on Saturday. So basically, just resting him for precaution, like we talked about before. So hopefully we can get ready. I don't want to rush him back. Remember, it's a long season. You know, it's a long season. There's a lot of games to play this season. So I want to see how fit Chiesa playing, and you know, I don't want to rush him back and then if something really happens, you know. But Jota seems like he's all right. It's just a slight foot injury. Not an injury because he had a scan and it's fine. So I don't think Jota's playing tonight either, but I mean tomorrow either. So we'll see what happens. We never know. Tomorrow might come and then Chiesa starts playing. We don't know. And Jota might start playing. We don't know. But this is from 4 hours ago. The way it's looking, I don't think Chiesa's not playing, but most likely he's going to play this week. So there's my camera messing up again. So I'm going to bring in the team.
Yeah, I think for this team that we're going to start our main lineup, basically. Well, of course, going to be a few changes. Because, you know, we had that Wolves game, and which I wouldn't have played my main team, but it was a good job we played our main team because Wolves was a good team, and it was a tough game away as well. So I'm glad that we played our main team. You know, no regrets for that one. But of course, I would have rested some. But yeah, no regrets for the starting the main team for the last game.
Yeah, there you go, standing it. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing now. So the goalkeeper, obviously, we're playing the 4-3-2-1 to make sure the formation is done. 4-2-3-1.
I think it's the pad.
Which one is it? There you go. 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1. There you go. Team captain obviously is going to be Virgil van Dijk, but we don't need to get into that now. We just need to get straight into this and let's go. So it's going to be Ali for the goalkeeper.
Yep, Alisson. Had an amazing
best keeper in the world, by the way.
Had an amazing game last game.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Yeah. So Alisson, best keeper in the world. That's it. This way it is. People just need to accept that. People just need to wake up and accept.
Definitely top 10 of all time.
Listen, you know what? People need to just wake up, yeah, and smell the coffee. That one day they're gonna. You know what? What's all this stuff, yeah? You know what? I'm sorry for. I know we're going off topic, but why? What is it with these football pundits? They never like to give Salah his flowers, yeah. They never like to give Virgil van Dijk his flowers,
yeah.
And they never like to give Konate his flowers. Look, Nicky van der Ven, I know he's a bad man. Okay, I know he's a bad man. He's a good centre back. We know that he ran through Man United's whole entire team, but who can't do that today? You know, he's a centre back and he ran through the entire Man United team untouched from the centre back position all the way to the goal position.
That's Man United for you. That's Man United.
That's what I'm saying. So he's doing it against Man United, so it's not really well, look, it's good what he's done, but you know what I mean? It's Man United. Yeah. Why are people saying that Nicky van der Ven, right? This is coming off Talk Sports, yeah. Nicky van der Ven, right, is a better centre back than Virgil van Dijk and Konate. Why are people doing this?
I won't even answer.
No, but why are people doing this? Why can't they give everybody their praise?
Because they get caught up in a moment, and then that's it, innit?
No. They know what they're doing. They're professional journalists, so-called journalists. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They just don't want to. They don't want to give Liverpool the flowers. You know who's really under. You know who's You know where people don't respect. People don't respect Salah, man. Do you know that Salah has only got Premier League Player of the Month, once in his career, once.
Salah.
Premier League, Salah's only won it once. Imagine that.
I know this month is up for Premier League month. It's Nicholas Jackson, Cole Palmer, Watkins.
Here we go.
I think one Van der Ven and Salah. I think
Virgil van Dijk.
Van der Ven's not in there. Van der Ven's not in there. I can't believe Virgil's not in there after having so much.
What about Konate?
Yeah, Konate's not in there either. But the goals and assists do there. The goals and assists.
I don't care about golden assists. Yeah, forget the golden assists.
Probably go for Palmer because he broke a record. So.
Here we go, Palmer. And that's going to happen now. It's going to be when he goes play for England. They're going to say he's the best midfielder in the world. Typical typical British media. And when it gets to the World Cup and Euro, we will fail. There you go. They never turn up for England, though, do they? Funny that, isn't it? So let's go. So we've got Alisson and the goalkeeper. There you go. Alisson goalkeeper. What we have a left back?
Robbo.
Yep, Robbo. Robinson. Andy Robinson. Andy.
Yeah, I think we'll play Robbo.
I'll do his last name first.
We'll play Robbo for this game. And then I think in a couple of games after, we'll probably play Timmy Cass because Robbo's played a lot of games, you know, and he's old, you know, at that age, and he's still playing one of the best football I've seen.
Absolutely amazing.
Not compared to Prime Robbo, nowhere near compared to Prime Robbo, but he's still good, and I want to preserve him. So yeah, Robbo, left back.
Just the one. So 2 centre backs. It's just obvious, really, isn't it? It's just really obvious, isn't it? Let's face it. VVD.
Virgil Canati.
You know what? Liverpool players are so disrespected, man.
Yeah.
I've heard it off a few podcasts of Liverpool fans, and they've called it up as well. Virgil van Dijk, for me, he's been so good this season. You know why people forget about Virgil van Dijk? Because his standard is up there. Yeah, no one's on his standards, right? Saliba's not on his standard. No one's nowhere near his standard. I love Konata, but I know Virgil's up there, yeah. And because Virgil's so good and he does it week in and week out, people forget how good this man is. They're just quick to bring in Saliba. Saliba's a couple of good games. Oh, Saliba. Never done nothing for his country, though. Never done nothing in the qualifying, though. He got done up in the last qualifying game. Funny that, isn't it? It's funny that Saliba makes a lot of mistakes, but they all blame Gabriel. For me, Gabriel's the better defender, in my opinion. Gabriel's better than Saliba. But Gabriel don't get his flowers. I want to just push Saliba as a new Van Dijk. It doesn't work that way. Stats, you know what I mean? That I don't like.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put in Virgil van Dijk. BVD. Oh, could not. The media makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Konate. There you go. So we've got and obviously Trent's gonna be there.
Yeah, Trent.
There you go. Done. There's Trent. Done. Next one. Who are we gonna have now?
Alistair and Gravenberch.
Yeah, it's a Gravenberch, yeah. McAllister.
Gravenberch.
There you go. So yeah, that's looking good, man. We know we're not having. This is where it probably starts to get a bit techie, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, so you're gonna start Gravenberch. I mean, you're gonna start Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
You know what? I wish Harvey Elliott was here. You know.
Still injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't start Gravenberch. This is where I'm gonna disagree with you.
We've got no one
what about trying Curtis Jones? What about trying Curtis Jones?
No.
I'm not the biggest fan of Curtis Jones.
No, he's more.
I know we're going to start Dominic Szoboszlai. No, I'm not the biggest fan of Curtis Jones.
He's more of a holding midfielder. He's no.
Yeah. Yeah, but Szoboszlai is not really doing good at the moment, is he?
You know, he has to get back in form. He needs as much games as
he was never in form. This is when he had two free good games at the beginning when he first started Liverpool, and that was it. You know, he plays good for his country, but for some reason he doesn't play good for Liverpool, which is weird.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put in Dominic Szoboszlai. This is why.
So he's got no excuses.
This is why we need to buy Zubimendi. He can go in where McAllister goes, and then McAllister can go where Szoboszlai goes, and Szoboszlai can be a bench player, like a squad player.
That's if you don't get better. That's if you don't get better. See,
do you see my camera? Whoa, slow man. That's a 2000 camera.
But yeah,
I
but
don't
I
know.
think
It is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put McAllister in the 10. I'll put Szoboszlai on the bench, and I'll bring in another DM to go alongside Gravenberch. That's what I would do. And if we had Zubimendi, I don't care about the pride and all that. If we had Zubimendi, I want Zubimendi. We brought in Zubimendi. He goes alongside Gravenberch because I'm not moving Gravenberch for that position. McAllister in the 10, and we have a phenomenal midfield. Phenomenal. I think we'll have the best midfield in the Premier League if we brought in Zubimendi. Imagine that as a midfield. Gravenberch, Zubimendi and McAllister. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine that. It's mad. That would be the best midfield in the Premier League.
Start Gravenberch.
Yeah, now keep Gravenberch, put McAllister in the 10, and put Zubimendi where McAllister is alongside him.
Zubimendi and Gravenberch. Yeah, that'd be sick.
That's what I mean. Zubimendi and Gravenberch side by side, and then put McAllister in the 10. Perfect. Yeah. Best midfielder. So, who we having on the left?
Diaz.
Okay, Diaz. No Gakpo, no. Put Diaz in there. Diaz. Luis Diaz with his new hairstyle. Striker.
Nunes.
That's if Jota don't start, because it's not confirmed that Jota's not playing. But we'll put Nunes in there. And obviously Salah. Mo Salah running down the rings. Salah. Well, you know what to say if he didn't score. Mo Salah. Hey, that's our team, man. There you go. There's the team that we're going to be starting. I know the Champions League is on now. I'm going to be streaming at the Nun, the rival watch along, which is all set up on my channel. I'm going to be doing that in a minute. I'm going to cover the Arsenal game and PSG. Oh yeah, talking about PSG. Yeah, did you know that what's his name? You know that Mbappe, overrated Mbappe, which is overrated. He's well overrated if you ask me. Yeah. He said that Dembele is better than him. You know what cost Dembele? And there's a lot of players that said it as well. I went on YouTube, there's a lot of these famous players were saying that Dembele is better than him. And the reason why Dembele kind of fell off because he had some bad injury a couple of years ago, and he was never the same after that. But they're all saying that Mbappe said that Dembele is better than him. I think that someone said on YouTube yesterday, I'm not.
It come from the horse's mouth. Mbappe said it.
I'm not gonna call this person out. But he was talking about footballers like overrated yesterday. And it was on this big website. It was like loads of ex-footballers, pundits, podcasters. And there was a big thing that said, who do you think the most overrated player is? You know who was on the top? And I agree, because I thought he was overrated. Bellingham's on the top for being overrated, which I agree with. I think he's well overrated. And I think Mbappe is overrated. Yeah. Mbappe came into that Euro, I know what he done in the World Cup, whatever, He came into the Euro. And this was his perfect chance to shine in the Euro, and he done jack crap.
PSG as well in the Champions League did nothing.
Never done anything. Never go to Real Madrid. Go on, Karen.
He never even tried to help, or even scored for him.
No.
And in the Euros, he's only scored penalties, which of course is the striker's job. Yeah, it's a striker's job to score. I get that. Penalties. Goals are going end of the day, What I'm saying is his overall performances were crap. Overall performances were crap. It's your striker's job, tap in or not. It's your job to score goals. Yes, he scored 2 penalties, but what did he actually do to help out his team? Assist, score, an outfield play? Nothing. And overall,
he had so many chances. So many chances.
Sitters as well. Where, a striker of that much talk of quality should be scoring them. And I know Mbappe could score them, but you've got to deliver on the big stage where the pressure's at.
And I agree. There was so much. I think he's overrated. What happens, I think his speed masks his football. You know what I'm saying? Very fast player. And if you watch him when he plays, he's a speed merchant. He runs. He does a couple of good tricks with his foot. Nothing I've saw before. And That's all he is for me. I think he's nowhere near as good as Thierry Henry, and a lot of players and a lot of professionals say that as well. I always thought that Thierry Henry was better. Thierry Henry was a much better player. He could cut into the players, and I know for a fact most of them chances that Mbappe had in the Euro, that's going in the back of the net with Thierry, because I've seen it on the big stage when he did it. So I know there's a lot of people don't really know about Thierry Henry. Pressured a lot of the younger fans, but Thierry Henry was a better player than Mbappe, and it's just fact. If you know about football, you know. And another thing before I go, I was talking about midfielders. Who were the top 3 midfielders of all time? I said Zinedine Zidane, Iniesta, and Xavi, and most of the people said that. Some people said Zidane first, then Xavi, then Iniesta. Some people said Iniesta first, then Zidane, then Xavi. But it was always them 3. But for me, my top 3 midfielders of all time, and I've seen them all play anyway. I've seen them all. I'm not one of these geeks who knows nothing just goes on YouTube. I know. I've seen them play. Zinedine Zidane's the best. I say Iniesta second and Xavi third. But there's a toss-up between Xavi and Iniesta, which one you want to put. But all 3 of them are great midfielders. One guy said, what made me laugh, and I literally fell off my chair. Someone said David Beckham. I go, oh, yeah, of course. Okay. I remember they tried to compare David Beckham to Zinedine Zidane. That was the funny one. That was the British media. That was the British media. That was the funny one. Oh, David Beckham, he's our Zidane. No, he's not. Anyway, so I'm going to be heading off now, man, Toto. We'll see you tomorrow for the live watch-along. Go and do your thing. Enjoy the rest of your evening. If you're going to watch this on the watch-along. If you're going to watch this on the play, remember to like it and subscribe. So that's it, man. So anything to say before you go? You got anything coming this week?
This week,
on your channel?
League on Sunday.
Okay.
Nothing really much else. Of course, new FIFA. Just got to get the groove into it. You know,
I can't play that game at the moment
because the players at the moment are crap.
I can't play that game.
Nothing really to review. There's nothing really to review actually, and there's nothing really content-wise to put out there. Really. Of course, there's new promos out. Maybe I'll do content on them as videos because I'm one of the videos. We're doing live streams, not doing no videos. Maybe we're doing content on the new, not on the game, but on like Twitter.
Yeah.
New content maybe, because that's usually what's out. Really, the gameplay is horrible at the moment. Of course, you got to play proper football to actually get somewhere in this game. I'm glad that they're realistic a bit, but again, you got esports players revealing their secrets, glitches, and all that. So the game's going to be the same old game as last year. Let's face it.
Someone that told us that. They told us. They said it's just going to be a copy and paste of the game of last year. Nothing's going to change.
There's going to be new glitches. Doesn't matter how much they iron them out, they're going to find new mechanics in the system because they're sweats. Because they play the game for a living. So, you know, put out online. You know, game's ruined, but just keep an eye on that Formula 1.
The game's ruined, you know. Game's ruined already. Game's been out, right? Officially came out on Friday last week, Game's done already, finished. I know the game's like last season. I've watched it, All right, they're tweaked a bit, But anything good with FC25, because that's what we talk about. Anything good with FC25, they're going to change it and make it worse like they did. I remember the last season, when you could spam the balls over, the long balls, and then nerf them. Anything good about a game, they will nerf it and make it worse.
Long balls. You see Van Dijk pinging them every single match. Van Dijk pinging long balls every single match from the back of the pitch, over the top to the wingers. That's realistic. But again, they nerfed that.
They say they're going to nerf it. They'll just make it worse.
Yeah,
they're not going to nerf it to make it good. They'll nerf it to make it worse. But that game, I'm not going to play that game at least to the end of October, beginning of November. When I start seeing the winter wild card icons, thunderstruck icons, that's when I start playing it. I'm not grinding for gold cards or for these stupid cards that we're not going to use in a month's time. I can't do it, man. It's a waste of life. For me, it's just a waste of life. I can't do it. So I remember last season I grinded at FC24. I remember someone said it in an article on X about FC25. One guy started playing it from the beginning. He started grinding it for the whole of August, the whole of September, whole of October, whole of November, and then when Christmas came, when the game became free, his mate jumped in, got it for free, and within a week he had a better team than him. See, that's what can happen. You can just join anytime after Christmas, before Christmas, get the coins, whatever you want. Don't even have to grind. You can unlock some packs, and then you'll have a better team than your friend. That's what it's like. This is why I'm playing other games. Like I'm playing the wrestling game at the moment. You know, WWE.
That's
I'm playing that. I'm liking that at the moment. I'm really getting into that, and I'm liking the Call of Duty as well. Starting to play them two again. So I'm starting to play other games that I'm playing. But you know what we need, guys? You know what we need? We need FIFA. We need FIFA to come back because it's coming back soon. The proper FIFA, not FC, FIFA. Because FIFA's making a comeback. You know that, though, isn't it? Next year, they're bringing FIFA back. And I can't wait until they bring FIFA back and get rid of this FC rubbish because that's all it is rubbish. So, there's my camera again. I don't know what's going on with it. Sorry if my camera's playing, but I'm heading off anyway. See you later, guys. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Champions League. I'm going to be doing a watch along now with Arsenal. See you later, guys. Boom. Hope Arsenal lose. There you go. Boom.
We're up on you next.